ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್.
ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಇತರ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅಂತರ್ಜಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿತ್ತರಿಸುವ ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್.
ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಬಿತ್ತರಿಸುವ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಲಾಗ್ ಆನ್ ಆಗಿ
www.bangalore-newsnetwork.com
www.bangalore-newsnetwork.com.
And it's a company which has already established its track record in terms of its business performance and has a very good visibility going forward on the business model, operations and profitability. I think you get very rare an opportunity when you get to see companies coming for an IPO which have already established the credentials in terms of performance, profitability and other distinct features, and that is where we think this company stands out. It's a business model which is very robust, which has very strong visibility in terms of earnings predictability, revenues going forward for the kind of business that it's in because of the long-term contracts it has with the telecom operators. It's also a business which is very capital intensive and very difficult to replicate. I think that's a very important feature of Bharti Infratel business. It's a business which is, they've invested a lot of capital into it and it's very difficult to replicate because of the nature of contracts and nature of infrastructure that they've kept created for the telecom operators. So with all these features, I think Bharti Infratel is rightly positioned and is coming to the markets at the time when investors can here onwards get big benefits out of it investing in the company.
Press conference was to launch the IPO for Bharti Infratel, where we are offering 188.9 million shares, out of which 146 million are in the primary market and 42 million are in the secondary, where our existing investors are selling. We believe we are looking at one of the largest IPOs in the last 2 years. So far we've been getting a very good response, and I believe there is great interest in this IPO. And my belief is also that with this IPO we should see some positive movement happening in the Indian capital market.
So what is the business strategy which has been made with the Bharti Infratel?
Well, Bharti Infratel business model is based on very robust revenues and predictable annuity model. If you see our clients, all the operators are our tenants, and there are long contracts which we have. It could be from 10 to 15 years, where there is an escalation of 2.5% every year on the tenancy. But more importantly, what we are looking at is the explosion of data revenues for telecom companies based on the 3G majority and 3G rollouts which are happening. And we also believe that with the 4G, which has started to happen, and the companies have paid about $20 billion in license fees, it's but natural that they'll have to now roll out and start providing services. So we are very, very confident that on the back of data growth, there will be requirement of more and more tower sites which will come up. Of course, there will be some existing towers where the 3G networks will come on the 2G networks. But as the companies move into wider area coverage, they will require more towers. And more importantly, I think 4G, where the tower requirement is much more than a 900 megahertz spectrum, we are looking at a very, very positive and huge growth story.